good stuff, this. He's a Burton Latimer boy. Think Engelbert, Tony Christie, Malcolm Roberts. That would be his style, I think, when he recorded at Abbey Road. Still singing, only now he's got some long-forgotten tracks that he's just had unearthed for him. Barry Noble. How nice to see you, Barry. Thank you for coming in.
Nice to see you, Bernie.
Can I say that's a very cool photo on this CD? Bit of leather jacket, bit of bing, bit of chest hair. You knew what the ladies wanted, didn't you?
Yes. It's about 1970, that picture, I think. It looks airbrushed, doesn't it?
No. It was of its time.
Yes.
But you've not changed at all.
Oh, thank you.
At all. So
You've taken the tablets.
When did you first go into a recording studio? How old were you when you first went in?
I was about 17 or 18, I think. Derek Tompkins' studio in Kettering.
Yeah.
Whether you've ever heard of him, but he was the first record producer in this area.
There weren't many.
Two-track.
Received wisdom was that you would have to go to London to record, but he was one of the first.
I think there was one in Northampton. I can't remember the name of it, but most of them were about two-track.
And were you gigging then? Were you playing clubs at that age?
Yes, with the Sapphires, which was my band. We used to do all the American basses and the dance halls. Be in Northampton Drill Hall, places like that.
So who turned you onto it then? Who was the inspiration for you to do it yourself? Because when Elvis came along, of course, that inspired a whole new generation who hitherto hadn't thought of a career in the music industry.
Yes. I can't say it's Elvis, but the rock and roll, most of the rock and rollers. And then I used to like people like Kenny Lynch for some reason, who made some really nice records.
He did, yeah.
And I think having a deep voice similar to him, that inspired me on that side, on the slower ballad side.
He's still around, isn't he, Kenny?
I think so,
yes. You don't
yes.
see him now. He was a staple of Saturday night
I think
TV.
he does after dinner speaking.
Yeah. He's a funny fellow, isn't he? He was funny. He used to turn up on Cliff's shows and things
That's
like
right,
that on Saturday night.
Yeah, he's well in with the in-crowd.
Yeah.
Jimmy Tarbuck's
That's right.
golfing partner, I think.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so that sort of gave me the interest. Then I toddled off to London around 1966, which was a good time, really.
When England was just swinging, wasn't it then?
It was, yeah, Carnaby Street and all this, and all the clubs and everything else. And
had you had other jobs?
Yes,
before?
I was in the shoe game till I was 21.
Yeah. So when you said to your folks you were going to be a rock and roll singer, how did they react to it?
Well, quite strange, really, because not many people left home in those days.
No.
And London was like New York, wasn't it? Not many people went to London. Yeah. And I just thought I'd do it, And it took me a couple of years before I got into the record side.
So what did you need for that? Did you have an agent? Was it a matter of going down Tin Pan Alley and finding the songwriters, getting a publishing deal? What was it that got...
Well, I did all that, yes. And then I got to know a few people, and Don Black helped me to get my first record.
Don Black?
Yes.
Yeah.
But before that, I had a bit of encouragement from Jim Dale, who lived in London. And
he was a Wellingborough boy, wasn't he, originally?
Rothwell.
Rothwell, yeah.
And he got me interested in the business, because I used to go to the Thank You Lucky Stars show in Birmingham with him in his sports car. For a day out, and then you'd see all the stars there. And
Brian Matthew, wasn't it, who presented Thank You Lucky Stars? Brian Matthew was the host.
Jim Dow was introducing it in those days.
Was he?
Yes. So I'd meet all the stars there, so that got me more starstruck, didn't it?
Yeah.
So he helped me a little bit as well.
And the TV shows that you did, that you were a part of.
Yeah.
D-Time, I remember, with Simon D.
Yes.
You did that. You did Blackburn show, Tony Blackburn, you did?
Yes, he had one from Southern Television.
Yeah. And Colour Me Bad, and it's Colour Me Bad that you've just unfound.
Colour Me Pop.
Colour Me Pop. Colour Me Bad was a band itself, wasn't it, in the 90s? What was Colour Me Pop? Because I don't remember Colour Me Pop.
It was the forerunner of the old grey whistle test.
Right.
And according to this, which I downloaded, I was the first male singer to sing on colour television.
Is that right?
Makes me sound ancient, doesn't it? But they had everybody on there, if you look at that. It's quite amazing, the people that were on the actual show.
You did, didn't you?
Real cross-section.
You did. You had, a week before you, it was the Tremolos, the Kinks, Man from Man was the very first one.
Yeah.
And then Honey Bus came along with Clodagh Rogers. Honey Bus was Can't Let Maggie Go, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah. Yeah.
Unit 4+2, a couple of weeks after you, they were Concrete and Clay, Moody Blues, Hollies. They had them all, didn't they?
Certainly were, yeah.
And what was it like on doing these shows? Were you treated well?
Oh, yes. It was a BBC TV centre. Most of them were there, like D Time and another one I did, Michael Aspel Show. Yes, it's still the same building, I think. They probably altered a few things.
Did you have any idea when you were on D Time with Simon D? Simon was the first kind of superstar DJ.
Yeah, he was,
really.
yeah.
He was the pirate
Yes.
who got his TV show first before everyone else.
Yes.
And then he became this monster and he
Yeah.
lost everything and he's passed away now, Simon. Did you
Yeah.
have any idea that he would kind of go off the rails? Was he nice to you when you went?
Yeah, it was great, yes. I thought he had a great career ahead of him.
Because he had this thing of not talking to people and thinking he was better than he was.
Yes.
And of course you go to America now and the talk show host will not talk to the guests
Yes,
during the recording.
that's right.
And that's now a staple. But for him, he was the first to do it. But he was pleasant to you, wasn't
Yes, he was great, yeah. Yeah. And it was quite a big show for people watching in that one, so it helped me a lot, really, to get other things.
That would have been 68, wouldn't it, Calamy
That was
Pop?
68. I was 24 then. I'm 26 now.
You are. It's unbelievable. I don't understand how it works. It's like it's genius working. And could you make a good living without a hit? Because the one that I played was nearly the hit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Could you make a good living?
Well, I
Doing
went in.
clubs.
Cabaret was big then, so I could go all over the country and Europe and, in fact, Africa and Singapore and all those places where there was always a TV show you could do, and especially Belgium and Holland. And
So it did provide you a good life?
yes, I travelled quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about relationships? Because you have a family, yeah. Now, with a picture like that, I'm thinking the ladies would have loved you.
Yes, it was quite good fun in those days.
But it's difficult, isn't it, when you're flying all around the world, doing shows,
Yes.
sometimes twice a day,
Yeah,
to get a relationship going, to keep a relationship.
it was quite difficult. Yes, yeah, but we sort of survived on that. And I mean, I'm not married anymore, but I have a lovely partner, and I have some grandchildren.
Very good.
And a daughter lives in Plymouth.
Very good. Well, we're going to play this song, Can't Forget, which was your first release
Yes,
on MCA, yeah?
written by Don Black, and I think it was a song festival entry in Yugoslavia.
Was it?
Yes.
You could have been big in West
I didn't do any television on this, but Radio Luxembourg played it a lot.
Did you get support from Luxembourg and the Pirates, wasn't it then? Pirates were just finishing, weren't they?
I think so, yes.
67 they finished, didn't
Yes. But you had to pay to go on these shows.
they? Did you?
Luxembourg and the Pirates.
You had to pay?
Yes. Yeah, it was so much a week to plug the record. It was like a business, really.
Yeah. Well, listen, we'll play it now. And you have all of these CDs now, and you found the recording of Calamy Pop. What did you think of it? Because you'd not heard that recording, had you?
No,
for
I
a long,
hadn't,
long
no.
time? What do you think?
I think the quality's pretty good for 45 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's quite fun to hear your voice speaking, because it's much higher then. And I really enjoyed the BBC voice at the end saying, this is end of transmission, 11 o'clock.
Those were the days. And then your TV would disappear into a tiny dot, wouldn't it?
That's
And it would keep buzzing for a good few minutes.
Yes.
Well, listen, we'll play a track from your singles collection. This is I Can't Forget. And it's nice to meet you, Barry.
Thanks very much.